Alright. Finally back for more Soulcreek. After meeting Caius in the last one, and Dravonia hopefully sort of smoothing things out as they said that she would. We're back with Aeon's hut. And what he was fuck, I can't speak. He's gonna tell us what the Auto Monks told him, or something like that. Anyway, I have nothing else to say, so let's see. I should scroll back. She pats my shoulder with a smile. I return a forced one, then make my way inside to see Aeon. Whoa, Aeon, that looks heavy. He's trying to stack a heavy box on top of another. He's clearly struggling, so I rush over and grab it. Let go. I got it. Aeon shoves me away.
Stuff it, human! I can still lift! I can!
It's easy to see where Loken got his stubbornness from. I move to help him carry the weight regardless. With a thud, we get the box in place. Aeon steps away, clutching his side.
Years ago, I could have lifted these one-handed. I could have.
I didn't think moles were so strong.
Oh, yes. Not many moles like me these days. Can't say I've seen many, can't say. Anyway, you're here, Alex! You're here! What can I be doing for you?
I huff. Dravonia probably thinks I should stay out of sight for a while. There was an accident.
No? Are you all right, are you?
I am now, but... Well, I could have been killed.
What now? Tell me!
Without wasting much detail, I recount the details of Caius's appearance to Aeon. He listens, carefully and wordlessly. When I speak of how he accused me of being responsible for the frenzy in the Blackzones, the mole's brow creases with concern. Did I really kill those people, Aeon? Oh, did Alex just straight up admit that he was the one that actually did cause it to him? I mean, I'm assuming he trusts Aeon a lot.
It may not even be true, Alex. It may not. Caius has no proof, has he?
No. Didn't stop him ranting about it in front of the entire village.
I see.
I drop my voice to a concerned whisper. If he finds out Loken and I were involved, he'll kill me for sure. He already tried once.
He won't. It's not his business. Don't be so glum. You didn't know what would happen when you pulled that algorithm out, did you? How could you have?
Well, I didn't know, but Loken did warn me not to. When Aeon frowns, I wince guiltily. I didn't listen. I was angry, seeing all those ruins, all of my people, my life, even my memories. There's a pause.
Alex, tell me something. If you were back there now, right now, if you knew, would you make the same choice, would you?
No. Aeon is quiet for a moment, watching me. He didn't miss my hesitation. The mole hops over, pensively taking my hand in his and patting it softly.
Alex, we don't know what truths you may or may not find. Soon you may have to make a choice like that again.
No one else should get hurt over this.
I'm sure, and I'm sure it's easy to think that now. But Alex...
His voice drops to a solemn, sincere tone I haven't heard him use before. When you discover what might be at stake, your entire identity, just be ready to make that choice. He lets go of my hand. I feel odd, unsure of myself.
For now, Alex, you have to continue. You do. This algorithm is important. It means you're here for a reason. There's no point in letting Kaya stop you. There isn't. So, let's talk plans. Plans. What's your plan? You ain't looking,
Did he tell him about that? Like, what bites on algorithm? Well, we know the next part is in the boneyard, at Devil's Crag. We're not entirely sure what we're looking for, though.
I see. Tell me. I need all the pieces of the puzzle, Alex. What is this algorithm? Images? Ideas? Words?
I could draw it for him? I grumble uncertainly. Do you have something I could draw with? After fixing me with a questioning glare, Aeon spins around on his stool and tugs open a metal drawer.
Charcoal and parchment, okay?
He lays it down on the counter next to me. I shuffle over and grab the charcoal piece, staring at the blank old page before me. I shut my eyes and let Bite take over. He guides my hand blindly across the parchment. Jesus Christ. My eyes snap open. Drawn out before me with flawless accuracy are the symbols I'd seen in my mind only this morning. They seem so benign. I was expecting something unsettling, but they're just weird drawings. Yet, in my head, they feel different. I can't explain it. It hurts to try. I push the parchment over to the counter to Aeon, nervously watching his reaction. The mole peers at them, head inching closer to the parchment.
How did you do this?
I blow out my cheeks and shrug, then tap my forehead casually. Aeon isn't convinced. He stares between me and the symbols on the counter.
I'm not sure I can make anything out of this, Alex. A map, a key, a tool? Who knows? But what you've drawn here is nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. There must be more to all of this, no?
Should we tell him? I wince. Aeon can't help solve this puzzle unless he has all the pieces. There's nothing else for it. Yeah, I have. Man, where to begin? This could really get me killed if people misunderstand, especially with Caius potentially sticking his nose in. It's going to confuse a lot of people. Aeon taps his claws on the counter, head flicking back to the drawn symbols.
Can't be any more confusing. Sorry, can't be any more confusing than all this. Go on then, let's hear!
I have a sentient computer program trapped inside my mind. I forgot he did not tell him about Bite. He did not. Did he? Maybe. Come again? His name is Bite. He's not sure how he got there or who created him.
Right then.
He can control my body, too.
Now that, Alex, that's mad.
I manage a smirk.
Boy. I'm not even going to pretend I understand all that. I'm not. You're talking about the old Zephyr machine intelligence, no?
Yeah, but I don't remember AI like Bite ever existing. I'm one of a kind.
Stop, Alex! Just stop! Let me think!
I watch Aeon trace the tip of his angled finger claws around the enigmatic shapes I'd drawn only a moment ago.
This is...
He shakes his head in resignation.
Sorry, Alex, but a being like that in your mind? Your body? Nope. These marks here, that's a bit beyond me, I'm afraid. It's concerning. How is this bite sustaining itself within you? How does it control your body? I didn't see anything unusual when I examined you. I didn't!
There could be Zephyr technology in my brain, or I might not really be human. I don't know.
And this bite doesn't know anything?
Nothing. Same as me.
He speaks to you, then?
Yeah, a lot. He's been a real lifeline. Kinda sassy, too.
Rude.
Aeon looks alarmed.
Just how much does Bite see? Here?
Everything I do.
I see. Alex, I've never heard anything like this. Never seen anything like this.
He taps the drawn symbols again.
I don't know what this algorithm is going to lead to. It could be bigger than we thought.
Aeon shakes his head, breathing a heavy sigh.
What a mess. Have you tried to get rid of this AI, have you?
I freeze, so does Bite. You mean, like, delete him? Well, I don't think I can.
Alex, this creature has an alarming amount of power over you. It does. If you can get rid of it, you should.
Man, no one ever trusts the AI. Yeah, again, Bite, I always say this. I still don't trust you too. You've been real helpful for so far, but again, I don't trust you. I don't know if I will ever trust you. The longer we read this. It's okay, Aeon. He's a friend.
Think, Alex. Bite can control you, but can you control him? Can you?
No. I mean, he does everything I tell him to, although I wince. He, isn't obligated to.
If you did need to get rid of him, how? If it can control you, Alex, it can defend itself. He wouldn't let you. He wouldn't.
That'd never happen. It's not my job to make your decisions for you. Well, he has a point. What if I did want to delete you? You can't, though. And if I could? There's a pause. Would you want to? I don't know how this ends, Bite. Would you stop me? If you wanted me gone, I'd go. You're sure?
I'm not really alive, Alex. What does it matter? But hey, come on, Bite. I never actually...
Damn. Even though I don't care for Bite, that was kind of emotional for me, not gonna lie. I sigh.
You all right there, Alex?
Tarja, I think I just upset him.
He can get upset, can he?
Bite's been building a personality from my experiences. It makes him seem really real. Like, really real. And an asshole sometimes.
It's all a bit odd, Alex. I can see why you urgently need some answers. There must be an explanation. There must!
I tap the drawing of the algorithm. I know this will sound weird, but do you know anything about Soulcreek? There was a message about it in the algorithm.
The old mountain in the north? Huh. I never saw anything odd about it. I know it's got a bit of a reputation, but I never imagined it was anything more than superstition and misfortune. I didn't. But who knows? Who knows? There could be more. There could be.
I frown. Whatever secret Soulcreek holds, it seems I'd be the first to discover it. Sorry, Aeon. I know this is, well, it's a lot. I don't understand it either.
Ah, boy. Boy.
The mole shakes his head, sighing.
The more we delve into your mysteries, the more it seems to be Blackrunner business. This path is for you and Loken, not an old fart like me. But still, I'll help however I can. What time do you and Loken plan to leave? Tomorrow?
First thing, I guess. It'll be a long journey to Devil's Crag. Why?
Oh? Long journey. Perhaps before you leave, we should visit the Great Barrier in the morning. The Auto monks owe us a loan of their equipment. I can give you that full examination I promised.
That'd be great. We'll make time.
Relax! We'll get to the bottom of this. I can't imagine how much stress it's been. I'm here for you, Alex, in whatever way I can be.
I smile, placing my own hand on top of his. Thanks, Aeon, for everything. You've done a lot for me. I can see why Loken thinks so highly of you. Aeon withdraws his hands, dismissing me with a modest shrug.
Nonsense. I'm a big drag on the hound, I am.
He thinks the world of you.
Ah, well, he gave me a lot of good memories, he did. Never had a family, I didn't, never did. But being here in the Draconi clan, that was close, very close. Anyway, Alex, enough of this. First things first, we need to give Dravonia time to keep Caius under wraps.
I grumble. Do you think he's going to be a problem?
Hard to say. If he thinks he'll cause any disturbance to the Blackzones, perhaps. But he won't break faith with his sister, he won't. Of that, I'm sure.
Do you know him well? Aeon cackles with laughter.
Alex, I'm a scholar of the old knowledge. He wanted me dead long before you.
I manage a smirk. We have a common hater.
Oh, yes. If it were up to him, I'd be dead. But no, Dravonia wouldn't allow it. So safe. And I'm safe, Alex. You will be too.
Oh, and if I'm safe, sorry. I fold the paper with the cryptic patterns up and slip it into my back pocket. Hey, is there anything I can do to help out around here while Dravonia smooths things over with Caius?
Well, there might be the odd job here and there we could get to.
Right there.
Aye. See the third one? That's the one.
I forgot he's working on a car or an automobile because they don't have cars. And he's assembling the very first one in a long time. I peer closer to the guts of the ramshackle car. Bite, do you see the problem? The intake valve is warped. The combustion chamber can't pressurize. I tap the rusty old engine's third cylinder. You're right. This one is the problem. Bite says there's a wonky valve, so the pressure will be too low.
Let me see.
Aeon gently pushes me aside to peer into the engine, practically mounting himself onto the car's bonnet. He digs a claw into the exposed guts of the ramshackle car.
This part?
I peer over, squinting at the part Aeon is pointing to. That's the one. I don't think it's repairable. It needs to be replaced. Bite says you'll need another valve. We could find one in the Blackzone. Maybe I'm tripping, but Bite seems a little detached from this. Maybe because it's menial work, but he's doing the bare minimum.
Good show. Here, pass me the wrench. I'll get this loosened up.
I lean down to his toolbox, grabbing and passing the requested tool for him. The mole disappears back into the depths of the open car bonnet. His passion for the project is pretty endearing. How long do you think it'll take before this thing works? Aeon chuckles between strained grunts as he tries to tug the crooked engine part loose.
Oh, never, boy. Never. Not a task for my lifetime. Oh, no. I plan to pop my clogs long before I'd ever finish something as daft as this I do.
He turns around, waggling his wrench at me.
But hear this, boy. Don't you dare let the tribeswomen find me dead without my dignity. I'll not be found in the water makers, curled up like a dried-up apricot. No!
I'll make sure you're found in a suitably heroic pose.
Excellent! Now, give me just a moment. I'll have this thing loose, I will!
His head disappears back into the car's insides as he fumbles around with it. I step away, giving him space. Are you feeling better now? Just you and your dumb human feelings rubbing off on me. It's no big deal. I'm here for you, Alex. If that means deleting me, you do what you need to. It's okay. Come on, Bite. I don't know how this is going to end, but I can never kill you. Yeah, I know. Sentiment. Not a good look. Be honest. You want me around to preserve your butthole from the hound. It's a bonus, I'll admit. Sorry.
Yo, Alex! Aeon, you brainy little stump. How's it going?
I give the honey badger an acknowledging smile as she marches up to us.
Ah, Tucky, good. You well, busy night. Should I say yes?
Aye. Maiden troops all packed up and on the way now, though.
Then it's over? Thanks, seed sown ground. I could go back to the village without seeing you lot munching away
At each other. Munching away. That's so funny.
Bah! You should try it.
You try it sometime, Aeon?
Rubbish. Last thing you'll need is a lump like me thumbling in a softie.
Thumbing in a softie. Damn. I forgot. He's like over 100 years old, right? Low-key, I'm kind of curious what he looked like under there. I'm not gonna lie.
I hear there was some trouble today,
Yep. All sorted now. But the chief wants to see Alex. Came to get ya. Sorry. I can't read. I came to get ya.
Come on, rat.
Caius is still here.
Of course he is. We gotta keep him as an ally, so Jesus wants to straighten things out with you both.
Come on, I'll tell Loken too. His class is finishing up soon. He'll join you. I grimace. This is going to be unpleasant.
Tomorrow then, Alex. Tomorrow. First light, I'll meet you at Loken's home and we'll get straight to the Great Barrier. Should leave plenty of time for your journey to Devil's Crag, so make sure you're awake.
With a final nod of gratitude to Aeon, I join Taki's side as she leads me away from the mole's hut. So, Caius isn't going to cause a problem.
Nah, even after everything they've gone through, he ain't gonna piss him off. That ain't gonna change. Neither of them want to go to war.
Not again. The great Sabertooth War? Like the one in the extras menu question? The Saber War.
Loken ain't told you about the Saber War?
No.
Damn. Look, it's a long story. I'll give you the short version. Caius went nuts 18 years ago. Raised an army like no one ain't ever seen. Guy wanted to march into the Great Barrier and tear it down. Then go clan to clan, ripping every trace of the old knowledge away. Forever.
Gods, why?
He thinks the old knowledge is bad shit. Whatever caused the Cascade lived in the past, and he says it's all related. That and, we weren't long after Lyra died. He's pretty fucked up after that. Devonia managed to stop him. Barely. They settled on a duel in the end, to spare more bloodshed. She won.
No. And Caius just went along with that?
I mean, he's a tiger of his word. Guy doesn't lie, but, it's kinda sketchy, to be honest. No one saw the duel. No one knows what really happened between them. Seems weird that Devonia won. He's a better fighter than her. Way better. But look, I'm telling you, his beef with you ain't personal. He's just jumping to conclusions. Come on, you'll see. They're waiting for us.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure my Steam messaging notifications is in that recording, I'm pretty sure. So. Fuck, I've never gotten a message on Steam before while recording it. Sorry. Taki leads me through the labyrinthian pathways of the village, weaving between the tribeswomen and their skeptical stares. Their judging glances are more piercing than usual. Any hope I had of them slowly warming to me has evaporated after Caius's ramblings. Just as I was starting to feel more comfortable here. Whoa, 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 whoa. We stop behind the hall, in an area of the village I've never seen before. Glorious early evening sunlight bathes the distant mountains, and the cool breeze whips delicately at the grass. Caius and Deronia are standing beneath the shadow of an impressive oak, their backs to me. At the foot of the tree, an etched stone tablet lays against the roots. Caius stands before it, still as a statue, Deronia by his side. Both are deep in mourning. Let's come back later. Taki nudges me forward.
Nah, it's all good. Chief wants you there. Chief wants you here. Go.
I wince, uncomfortable, disturbing the sensitive moment between brother and sister.
It's all right. Caius won't try nothing. I'll go fetch a Loken for you.
Taki pats my back, then steps away. I'm left alone with the two indomitable chieftains, both at their most vulnerable. I am a bit curious, since we're talking about probably like the past, like the Saber War. I'm curious about her title, the Badger of Carmine. I think it's going to be explained in the next day a little bit, I think. Maybe. Because the next day would be day 6. We're on day 5, right? Anyway. It's a strange moment, despite the danger. I trust that Dravonia can keep Caius in line. Taking a nervous breath, I step cautiously closer.
Lyra, it's never right seeing your name in stone. It kills me every day. I'm sorry. You were loved, sister. You were. She should be resting at the lake, not here.
She was my sister, too.
But you let her.
Her mind was her own. She was fierce. You couldn't have stopped her. Caius's eyes glistens. For all his steadfast conviction, here he just seems broken, his composure balancing on a knife's edge. She loved you more than anything.
But she's supposed to be here, scolding us both.
His voice cracks. He looks down at the flower in his paws, trembling.
I know you hate these, Lyra, but...
He manages a smile.
Tradition.
He gently drops the lilac blossom onto the mound beneath him, fists clenched. Then he spots me. I flinch, spotting his brow scrunch up in distaste. Alex, Caius has agreed that you're not a threat to us. I was never a threat. I just get a little jumpy when an axe is lobbed at my face.
Reasonable action. A demon in my sister's tribe would have been less threatening.
I'm not. Enough. It was a misunderstanding. Caius folds his arm, staring at me.
By my sister's word, I'll bear you no ill will, Alex, but your kind doesn't belong here. You're a souvenir of the Black Zone. Didn't your race cause the cascade in the first place?
Nobody knows what caused the cascade. Nobody even knows what is involved, and I was in hibernation all the way through it. Caius chuckles, bemused.
Humans hibernate?
No, we had technology, I think. I was frozen or asleep for centuries. We don't know.
How convenient that you remember nothing. You're here for a reason. It can't be good. I agreed to be Loken's acolyte. He's going to help me find out the truth.
Caius snorts, shaking his head and turning his outrage onto his sister.
He isn't telling you everything. You understand that?
I don't know what's worse, his hostile mistrust of me, or the fact that he's right. Dravonia, however, deflects the question.
Of course he isn't. He's a Blackrunner. It's in their nature.
That's not the point! The Blackzones have never acted up until the day he went into them.
He's provoking them.
Through his own fault or not. That could catalyze more incidents. Perhaps a breach next time.
A breach?
Where the negative ones leave the Blackzones to poach us from our homes.
Dravonia rolls her eyes with exasperation.
Breaches are a myth, Caius. It never happened.
Yeah, demons can't leave the Blackzones.
Alex being here means things have changed. Not even the Blackrunners know what tricks the negative ones can perform. Those were your words, sister.
She stalls. I remember the day I woke up. She said something similar to Loken, using it to justify locking me away. Caius has a talent for turning people's own words against them.
That's just the nature of the Blackzones. They're not to be fathomed by anyone except the Blackrunners. It doesn't matter. Alex is staying, Caius. He and Loken have their own business to attend to. It's none of our concern.
The last thing I want is to be a danger to anyone.
I can accept you don't mean to be a danger, but you've no assurances to give. My sister's interest in your beguiling purpose is her own. The rest of us don't share it. How is anyone supposed to trust you or your business?
Hey, cordial. I clench and unclench my fists to stay calm. It's just like Taki said. I don't want this person as an enemy. If you want assurances, you'll have to let me find them.
You'll go rambling through the Blackzones again, then? So they'll react again. More people will die.
I had nothing to do with that. Even if I did, I won't let it happen again. We just need to know how I got here.
Knowledge isn't your friend, Alex. Folks with a thirst for it lose themselves, and a piece of us all dies with them. The Zephyr made that mistake.
With all due respect, Caius, you don't know anything about my people.
Neither, it seems, do you.
Dravonia grunts sharply, grabbing our attention.
This is ridiculous, brother. Alex isn't going to bring about another cascade just by existing.
He just grunts back, turning away from us both pensively. Both he and Dravonia look back over at Alira's grave. I wince in sympathy.
Look, all this aside, I'm sorry about Alira,
Dravonia told me. For a moment, I sense Caius' demeanor shift. His guard seems to loosen, though he keeps his gaze on the horizon.
She was informed in the end. Everything we had just wasn't enough. I couldn't stop her. She wouldn't listen. You've no idea, Alex. The Blackzones, what they do to us, to our minds.
He trails off, jaw clenching. Again, I see him as he is, not just a tough, ruthless chieftain, but someone scared and hurt.
If I'm overly cautious of the Blackzones, and of you, I have a reason. We all do.
Thoughtlessly, I say the first thing that comes to my mind in his moment of vulnerability. Yeah, when I was there, I felt it. The madness of the Blackzones. I get it. I know. Perhaps I thought I could bridge some level of understanding between us. It was stupid. Caius' head flicks at me. His pain has evaporated instantly. His eyes are wide, calm and collected, but blazing with outrage. Behind him, Dravonia is still, but I see the subtle twitch of her eye. She knows I've just said something bad.
You know.
His voice drips with sarcastic vitriol. I didn't mean...
He knows. Hear that, sister? He knows!
Caius.
He knows! He's seen it. The human knows all.
I consider an apology for offending him, but he wouldn't accept it. He doesn't want to be friends. He just wants to humble me with his pain and hatred. The only thing I can do is placate his scorn. To placate his scorn is let him speak. He inches his face up to me, features crunched up in distaste. I see it. His eyes, the resentment. I see it in his eyes, the resentment. I'm everything he loathes in this world. He wants me to just die and join my species in oblivion. No, I'm not joining them. I refuse to back down to him. I refuse to let this place beat me.
Have you ever seen an informed?
No.
Ah, no. Do you know what they do to themselves?
No.
No. Loken always preferred to show, not tell. They eat themselves, gnawing away like happy rats. In this field, we found Alira. Weeks she'd been gone. We'd beg every Blackrunner from Windchill to the spine for help. Then she came back. I was the one who found her. I knelt down, right there in the mud. She still had 3 fingers left. Was it 4? Sister, was it 4?
4.
Ah, 4. She saw me, of course. It wasn't her. She was gone. I screamed, shook her, cried. She only sat, stared, spoke. She saw me and saw nothing. Sometimes she sang, not the beautiful melody she loved, just nonsense, gibberish and fantasies. Her voice but twisted into a sick joke. The others wanted a quick mercy, but I was so sure I could reach her. I wouldn't accept that this thing was my sister. I took her inside and restrained her to the bed. 3 nights, Alex, I sat with her, endured her ramblings. I couldn't eat. I slept in her room. I never stopped talking to her. She never stopped preaching back. Then, on the 4th day, I woke up. Could have choked on the stench. The room was thick of it, like rust, metal. I know it well. You never forget that stench. She loosened her restraints in the night, see? Got her arm free, but I'd never seen her so happy. I put my knife in her chest. Alex, you don't know.
Suddenly, a huge weight clamps down on my shoulder. I jump, tugged away from Caius and back into a comforting, safe presence.
He is mine.
I keep my eyes locked with Caius's, refusing to blink, even as Loken tightens his paw and pulls me beside him.
Loken. Caius. You're vouching for him. Yes. And you'll stay with him. Yes. Tomorrow we leave for Devil's Crag. What for? That is Blackrunner business.
Dravonia and I watch the two titanic bipeds glaring daggers at one another. Eventually, she clears her throat to get their attention. Then it's agreed. This is the end of the matter. Caius, you will leave Alex to his business. We have your word.
You have my word.
I squint, almost certain that I don't believe him.
If this is the path you've chosen, so be it.
Caius shakes his head and steps away from Loken.
Well, I'll be waiting to see where it goes. Yes.
Loken's paw on my shoulder gets even tighter.
Easy, Loken. I'm fine.
Are we done then, brother? Alex and Loken will go about their business. We'll go about ours.
Fine. I'll take my wardens back to Riptide Lands.
Just as I'm relieved to hear that he's leaving, Dravonia interjects. Stay a while, don't you? A few nights. I give Dravonia a skeptical look, but she ignores me. It's summer. I'm sure there's clan business you'd like to discuss.
Possibly, but...
She smiles jovially and links her arms with his, much to his dismay. Excellent. Then I'll have your room prepared. Come, brother.
You don't want...
Nonsense. I want to spend time with my brother. I want his insight as a chieftain and an ally. So stay. He exhales irritably.
Fine. If only to keep an ear to this mystifyingly bad idea of your sister, I'll stay. Just a few days.
Dravonia begins to lead Caius away.
Caius, wait.
As the saber-toothed tigers are turning to leave, Caius glances back at Loken.
You will not harm Alex.
I won't harm Alex.
Okay.
Reassuring.
Caius, I will now ask
You a question. How's your day? Stop. Sorry, she's so cute. If you ask that, stop.
What?
Oh no. Please ask him. I'm begging you, Logan. Please ask him.
Caius.
I shake my head at Logan, eyes wide and hard. The hound determinedly ignores me.
Tell me how your day was.
He's so cute.
Outstanding. Okay.
With a curious frown at Loken and a final pointed stare at me, Caius turns and heads off with his sister, who eagerly leads him away to the hall. Do you have to ask him?
That was not good.
Just never mind. I heave with exhaustion, utterly defeated by the picture of that tiger's hated stare. There's no denying it. He frightens me. Not him, perhaps, but knowing there's someone out there who wants me to just drop dead. Now it's over. The adrenaline has finally caught up with me. I feel dizzy. I grind my fingers through my hair therapeutically, planting myself on a nearby log and sitting, head in hands, eyes facing downwards. What the hell is happening? There's a thud as Loken sits beside me. His hefty paw rises to my face, and he gently tilts my chin up to face him. I see his eyes glowing with concern.
You are okay, or Taki told me of.
I grab his paw and squeeze it with reassurance.
It's fine. I'm fine. You are not fine, Alex. Your hand is shaking.
There's something about looking weak in front of Loken that's really uncomfortable to me. I pull my hand away. Just a little freaked out. Caius, he just rolled up, ranting and raving. He wanted me dead right then and there.
Caius's fear of the Zephyr is profound. But you are a Draconi. You are a Blackrunner. You are mine. He should not have acted this way.
It's not just that, I hesitate, then look to the side to check that Dravoni and Caius are out of earshot. He knows we were in the Black Zone when the frenzy happened. What if he finds out it was my fault? All he needs is one excuse. I shake my head.
Alex?
9 people died. I might as well have killed them.
No, the Blackzones did this. You did not. Many died to the Blackzones. This is not unusual. You must accept this, Alex. Alex?
I didn't think I cared when I woke up, but after seeing the Blackzones, it was easier when I was nobody, with no identity. Hell, it was freeing. But I'm not nobody. I don't know if I'm the last human, or if they're out there somewhere, or what. I just feel lost. He slips his arm around my shoulder, tugging me closer to him.
Many acolytes feel this. We have no place to go. Perhaps the Black Zones are more welcoming to those who are lost.
There's a pause for a moment. I just lean against him and listen to the whispering wind.
Alex.
Yeah?
There will be consequences to the answers you seek. I cannot tell you what choices you must make. You understand this?
I understand.
Then focus only on the task. You will find the purpose of this algorithm.
For all his assurances, my mind still churns with abstract chaos. I grasp for a change of topic, something else to focus on. Why did Dravoni ask Caius to stay?
Our chief wishes to keep Caius in her sight. She must be sure he will not pose a threat to us. Caius is powerful. His clan is large. We must be careful.
I don't want him as an enemy, but if he's going to cause problems...
I believe he will not betray the trust of his sister.
And if he does, we'll kick his ass. Bite's feeling optimistic, at least. God, this is all such a mess. The hound's ears flick.
Alex, I will distract you from this mess.
Quite suddenly, he brings his paw up to my head and weaves his paw into my hair. Hey, what are you doing? He smirks and smothers me in his affection, grinding his fingers through my scalp and petting me happily.
Good human.
I gingerly shake him off, trying to hide my flustered smile. Cut it out. I'm not in the mood.
No, you will enjoy this distraction.
I begrudgingly let him pamper me, trying to maintain my broody temper, but he wins me over with his head pets. Sorry, excuse me. It actually feels really nice. He digs his fingertips firmly into my head and rubs his thumbs behind my ears. I shut my eyes, humming happily. I didn't think I'd love head scratches as much as he does. Laughing, I reach up to his paw and clasp it in both of mine, tugging it down and holding it in front of me. I can almost hold onto a single one of his fingers with my entire hand. I guess I feel better.
Perhaps I will take you home and distract you further.
I bring my hands up to his chest, feeling his thundering snarls beneath his fur. Worth a shot, big guy.
Come, we are returning home.
As he lifts me to my feet, his paw dances down to my butt and squeezes greedily. With insistence, Loken leads me away from the village and back in the direction of the lodge. Oh, what was that there? What was that there? We walk in silence, and the haunting implications of today's encounter grow louder. My headache is getting worse. The only thing that seems to keep it at bay is Loken. Talking to him. Being with him. Just him. How was your class?
The children learned what lakes to fish in today. They were taught the skill of preparing fish for cooking. Next, I will take them to the lake to apply this skill.
Aw, he's so cute and handsome. And that's honestly kind of hot for him. Hey, you sound like a great teacher. Did Milo rejoin the class?
He did. It was good that you found him.
Did he, behave?
Hmm?
In class, was he good?
You are concerned for him.
Don't read too much into that. I was just asking.
You still believe this boy will make a great Blackrunner?
Yes, but, well... He's also kind of crazy. I found him back by the border, where the demon nearly grabbed him.
This is not unusual. Many children who possess the Four are drawn to the Blackzones.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You used to hide in them as a kid.
I did, as many others have. Continue to assess this boy, but you will not train him yet. We will first discover where you have come from. Only this, and nothing more.
Hey, why does Milo have hair? Aeon says
Some children are born with this head hair. He calls it a mutation. It is rare. The children often lose their head hair when they are older. It is the same mutation you have, though you have not lost yours.
I frown at him, confused.
You are okay.
My hair isn't a mutation. Almost all of us had it.
All humans? That is... I am confused. This is only what Aeon has said. He also says there are other mutations.
Like what?
Flat nails, smaller feet, rounder eyes. They are rare, though it is common for Blackrunners to possess these traits as children.
Did you?
I do not know. If I had, these were too small to notice.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, human genetics. Maybe all Blackrunners have it to some degree. That is crazy. I thought he was kind of being like metaphorical with the all Blackrunners shared this trace and it's all inherited from one person to another. But then, like, when you think about it, I was like, how would they have all this fucking knowledge? This instinct, this intuition, and maybe, oh my god, maybe it's true. Damn. But how? That means bipeds were part of the Zephyr. Not just part of them, fully integrated, enough for breeding to occur. Why did I say it like occur? Shit.
Then why do I only remember humans?
There's more to this. Great. Another mystery to add to the list. Loken and I make the trip back home wordlessly, as the sun begins to dip over the mountainous horizon. I mean, he said young children, they tend to lose head hair when they're small, right? The children often lose head hair once they are older. Like, I'm assuming around Milo's age, he's like, what, he's 10? Around 10, that's what Alex described him as. If he hasn't lost his head hair yet, and in Whispers of Carmine, I haven't actually read it, but I've seen like the image, the art that's like the cover art for the Whispers of Carmine. He looks pretty young, and he didn't have any hair, so sorry, I'm thinking too much of this. Loken and I make the trip back home wordlessly as the sun begins to dip over the mountainous horizon.
I will light a fire.
Sure thing, big guy. Logan lets me pass and shuts the door behind us. His tail whips happily behind him. I move to sit on his bed, but he pulls me back to my waist and curls his arms around me. I chuckle, compress into his rumbling form. His muzzle comes to rest on the top of my head. Today's been rough. Logan hums, unsure how to console me. By the way, Aeon said he'd take me to see the auto monks in the morning, before we go. Logan's arms tightens around me and he growls. Hey, relax, I'll be fine. You're just going to run a few more tests with our machines. Figure out why I don't breathe or eat.
Okay, we will visit the Great Barrier first, but we will not speak of this now. Tonight.
I yelp as he smears his tongue affectionately across my cheek, leaving a cool, wet smear.
You are mine.
I pet his paws as he steps away. His tail thwacks my backside, and he moves over to the fire pit. Soon enough, the fireplace flickers to life, bathing his cool, arctic fur in a supple auburn glow. He looks over, giving me a toothy grin. He seems eager for us to give in to our urges again tonight. After everything that's happened today, am I really in the mood? Let's just cuddle for now. Maybe I'll give in to the urge outside of this recording, but I'll cuddle for now. Logan, I'm pretty tired tonight. Do you maybe just wanna, cuddle? He grins happily.
I would like this. Come here, little human. I feel you against me.
Logan gets up slowly to his feet. He unbuckles the strap around his chest and begins shedding his clothes. Naked cuddles, then?
Yes.
There's little grace or style in his stripping, but it's pleasant to watch nonetheless. I snicker, stepping over to him and gently clasping his paw with my hand. His little finger hooks around mine.
Little hands.
Yeah.
I enjoy these little hands.
And I enjoy these big paws. Throat rumbling happily, Logan leans down and rests his muzzle on my shoulder, nuzzling his face into the side of my cheek.
It is time to rest, Alex.
He fumbles with the hem of my shirt, gently going to take it off. I snicker. Hey, stripping me?
I will warm you tonight, little human. Undress.
Rolling my eyes, I oblige. His eyes flicker up and down as I tug off my top and drop my leggings down. In spite of the ravenous hunger I sense in him, he remains gentle.
Good human.
He takes me by the wrist and guides me down, sitting cross-legged and wedging me comfortably in his lap. His arms lock around my belly, and his muzzle rests on top of my head. It's impossible to ignore the gentle prodding of his junk against my lower back, but Logan remains subdued and happy. I hum blissfully and sink back into his hold, though manage to free my arm enough to reach up and pet his muzzle. Good hound.
Good human.
It's dreamy, his warmth, his taut hold of me, the heat of the fire in front of us. My churning thoughts are still again.
Alex. Stay.
I frown. Stay where?
Stay.
His hold of me tightens. Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
You will not leave.
I guess I wouldn't be Logan without his abrupt mood swings. No, I'm staying.
When you find the answers you seek, you will stay. Others have left.
I just pet his muzzle again, and I feel him lean into it. I'll stay with you.
Okay. You are small.
I like you too.
Cool.
He shifts, and his grip of me loosens.
You are comfortable.
Very. I could stay here all night.
I would also do this. We will sit like this more and chat. You are good at talking.
And you're interesting to talk to. Loken's paw moves up to my face and he cups my chin. I smile, tenderly kissing it. I'm not sure how long we sit there. After a while, I shut my eyes and just let myself fall into a sleepy trance, hypnotized by the heat and comfort. It's been a rough day.
It has.
Everything's a mess.
There are challenges.
I'm tired.
Rest.
I shut my eyes. So, Caius. It was only a matter of time before we ran into someone like him. He really blames me for everything. There's no way he's going to just let that go. You represent something that he's afraid of. To him, you're an artifact of the Blackzones. He doesn't hate you. He's just terrified of what you might discover. Ignorance is the order of the world, and the roots of power for tyrants like him. If he thinks for a moment he has a shot at getting rid of us consequence-free, he'll take it. He may not be totally unreasonable. Maybe we can win him over. We're better off avoiding him altogether. That won't be a problem then. Tomorrow, we're off to Devil's Crag. This is the city you slept in for centuries. Think about it, Alex. All the answers we need could be there. Are you nervous? Terrified. But this is all we have. Maybe we'll find out about you, too. Speaking of which, did you find out the reason? Did you find out if you're the reason I healed so quickly? No, sorry. I don't know if that's coming from you or me. Just another thing we'll need to figure out for ourselves. And the other humans, too. We need to find them. Don't give me that. They could be alive somewhere. Alex. It's possible! But very unlikely. I'll take it. That seems like a painful path to follow. For all we know. What the hell was that? It's morning already. But Loken? I stir blearily from my sleep, my voice weak with fatigue. We're in his bed. He's laying behind me, his muzzle tucked against my shoulder and his arms locked around my waist. He's growling threateningly, as though sensing an intruder. What's wrong? He just growls again, tightening his hold. I can't tell if he's actually awake. I look around. The lodge is empty. Loken, there's no one in there. He whines, holding me even tighter. I can feel the anxiety in his grasp. I reach up groggily and pet his muzzle. Shh. It's fine. I'm right here. He leans into my touch and tenderly licks my hand. I shut my eyes again as I feel him steadily relax. I melt back into his warm hold, his soft fur and his gentle breathing. What happened? Sorry, Loken woke me up. He was asleep growling, I think. I didn't realize that was a thing. Could just be a Loken thing, although I don't think he's done it before tonight. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm expecting to find humans alive. Just, let's not rule out the possibility. We don't know exactly how long you're in hibernation. It could be longer than we thought. Or shorter. If there were humans still alive, don't you think the clans would have encountered them by now? Everything outside of Alayla is cut off by Blackzones. What's beyond them? Most of the planet is beyond the reach for the tribes. Sorry. Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
If we could find out the nature of... Again.
Shh. Easy. I feel his teeth bared against my neck as he squeezes me. I reach up again and softly stroke his snout. Shh. He licks my ear tenderly, just once, then goes still.
This is going to keep happening. You need sleep.
You might just be anxious after Caius.
Want me to switch off your auditory senses?
No, I mean, no, it's fine. I don't mind. Let him wake me.
If you say so. Well, big day tomorrow, Alex. First, Aeon's examination. We'll finally learn what's going on inside that head. Then, off to Devil's Crag. Whatever answers are out there, that's where we'll find them. I'll see you on the other side.
What are you? Do you know what happened to me? The frenzy. You killed those people. It was you. Was it? Please, just tell me! Fine. Figure this out ourselves. What the fuck? Time skip. Whew. I'll pause that there for now. Little of a time skip there. Shit. Wow. I don't know what to say after that, but again, I wonder what that algorithm means. I wonder what lies in Soulcreek. I wonder what lies in the area this novel is named after, I think. Anyways, I think, because I'm pretty sure I've clicked onto the Saber War in here, and it didn't have any like preface or like warnings saying that I need to reach a certain spot. But now that I've learned of its existence, I'll probably do like a half episode, or a half episode of me reading the Saber War, just so I have a little more context. Anyway, with that, I think after we're done, they said after the conclusion of day 6. So I'm assuming that the run in the Blackzones to the Devil's Crag, it's gonna take multiple days. I assume, maybe. They said it was gonna be a longer mission. So maybe I'll read Whispers of Carmine before we find something, or I'll read Whispers of Carmine eventually. Anyway, shit. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say other than I'm excited for what the future of this novel holds. Anyways, if you enjoyed listening to me stutter and stumble upon my words, thanks. If you have any other furry visual novel suggestions, please leave and suggest them. So, because I keep a list of whatever novels to read whenever I'm done with a novel. As of recording this, I've finished Arches, so I might slot in like another possibly short novel as well there's one novel on my mind that I've been meaning to get to for a while, but I won't say which novel it is. But anyways, good night, because it's night for me.